The air hung heavy with the scent of frying bacon. Maple syrup glistened under the fluorescent lights. It was just another Tuesday at the Waffle House in Jasper, Alabama, a small town with a big heart, but even bigger struggles. Jobs were scarce, hope even more so. Yet every morning, folks from all walks of life piled into the familiar orange booths. They came for the coffee, the company, and maybe a little bit of solace. This Waffle House, like so many others dotting the American landscape, was more than just a diner. It was a refuge, a place where everyone knew your name, and everyone knew Tonda. Tonda, with her tired eyes and a smile that could light up a room, was a fixture at the Jasper Waffle House. She knew every regular's order by heart. Black coffee, 2 sugars for Mr. Johnson, extra crispy bacon for Mrs. Henderson. Tonda had been working at the Waffle House for 12 years, ever since she was 18. Life had dealt her a tough hand. A single mother at 16, she'd had to grow up fast. She'd traded textbooks for trays, dreams for tips. Every day was a struggle, a balancing act between making ends meet and raising her daughter, Lily. But Tonda never complained. She met every challenge with a quiet strength, her spirit unbroken. It was a slow Wednesday night. Rain lashed against the windows, keeping most folks home. Only a handful of customers braved the weather. Among them was a lone man in a worn denim jacket, nursing a cup of coffee at the counter. He was a stranger, his face etched with a weariness that spoke of hard times. As Tonda cleared his plate, he handed her a folded bill. "Keep the change," he mumbled, pushing a lottery ticket towards her. "Consider it a tip." Tonda thanked him, her mind already calculating how much further the extra dollar would stretch their meager groceries. She tucked the lottery ticket into her apron pocket, not giving it another thought. It wasn't until Saturday, while watching the evening news with Lily, that her life changed forever. The winning numbers flashed across the screen, numbers that mirrored the ones on the forgotten ticket in her apron pocket. $10 million. Tonda stared, her breath catching in her throat. This couldn't be real. Section 4. Battles over fortune. News of Tonda's win spread through Jasper quicker than a grease fire. What started as whispers turned into a media frenzy. Reporters camped outside her modest home, their cameras flashing, microphones thrust in her face. Everyone wanted a piece of Tonda and her newfound fortune, but with the joy came the vultures. Her co-workers, claiming the ticket was a shared tip, filed a lawsuit. The man who gave her the ticket resurfaced, demanding a share of the winnings. Lawyers swooped in, their fees eating away at her prize. Tonda, who had always found comfort in the familiar rhythm of the Waffle House, found herself lost in a labyrinth of legal jargon and cutthroat negotiations. In Section 5, a desperate gamble. The pressure was relentless. The constant scrutiny, the legal battles, the endless stream of sob stories from distant relatives she never knew she had. It was all too much. Tonda felt suffocated, her dream life slipping away, and then her ex-husband Mark reappeared. Mark, with his charming smile and eyes that promised a life free from worry. But Tonda knew better. She'd seen that charm turn cold, those promises turn to dust. He'd gambled away their savings before, leaving her and Lily with nothing. Now he was back, promising to change, to be the man he should have been. Tonda, desperate for a glimmer of the life she'd envisioned, made a decision she would soon regret. She gave Mark a second chance, but this time she was prepared. she took control of her life, ensuring he couldn't take anything from her again. Tonda and Lily move forward, stronger and wiser. Now Tonda has gone back to work. She works at a casino and collects her yearly checks. Her lottery win still provides for her and Lily, but she finds solace in the routine and the bustling environment of the casino.